Okay, so we are here with the pilot episode for Drake Me Please, which is my long anticipated podcast that I've been talking about for years. If you talk to me, you know I've been talking about this literally for years. I've just been so obsessed with Drake. And I felt like this would be the perfect opportunity for me to one, talk about Drake all the time with nobody bothering me. Two, like manifest him into my life. And then three, I feel like this is gonna be a perfect way. He's gonna see it, and then he'll be like, she thinks I'm dope too. Like, yes. And then he gonna like come and rescue me. So yeah, that's basically what we're here to do. So for the pilot episode, I wanted to kind of give a breakdown of what y'all can expect for the episodes to come. So my goal is to talk about a different Drake song each and every episode and not just talk about it, like literally dissect it. So we're going through lyrics, we're going to talk about writers, producers, background stories, hidden meanings, all of that shit. And then also like little anecdotes, is that the word? Little stories about where I was like the first time I heard the song, how it makes me feel, like any ties that I have to it personally, because anytime Drake drops anything, I know exactly where I was, what I was doing, like the season, the outfit, all of that. It just like imprints on me. I can't help it. I don't know. I'm like an extreme super fan. So let me give y'all a little story real quick. Y'all know that For All the Dogs just dropped. Of course, anytime Drake drops anything, they're like, oh my God, Machelle, what do you think about it? Because niggas are quick to hate. Shout out to Drake. He's a hate survivor. But I'm out in Dallas just trying to have a good time listening to the album because that's what I'm going to do. And then, of course, yeah, Machelle, what do you think about it? Don't fucking ask me about what I feel about the album. I feel like that's so stupid because you going to say something stupid. I'm going to sit up here and look at you like you stupid and I'm a bitch. How's that fair to me? Why don't you just keep that lame ass shit to yourself? Like somebody sent me a fucking TikTok today. My bad, talking about get your mans. What do you want me to respond to that, sis? And you know, that's what it be people who you cool with. And you don't want to do them dirty. But the way that Drake makes me feel, I want to do everybody dirty. Like I will fist fight you, your daughter, your grandma, and whoever else has something negative to say about Drake. Cause that's just where I'm at with it. So I felt like this is a good opportunity for me to talk about Drake unhinged and unbothered. And then like, this is my way of talking about Drake with y'all because I'm never going to have like a conversation with anybody about Drake because that's just going too far. Because like, as soon as you say something that I don't agree with, it's up. So for my pilot episode, at first I was going to do Drew Picasso because I can't stop listening to it right now, but that's me with all the songs. But instead, I wanted to go with the song that I originally got. So my goal is to like select the songs randomly. So they're not going to be in order. I'm not going to do the whole album. That's just going to be what it is. I'm going to just pick each song randomly. And the first song that I did pick was Houstatlantavegas because I had closed my eyes and I was like, shh, and that's what I picked. So we about to play that. If you're on YouTube, sorry, because we're not gonna play the whole thing for you. But if you're on Spotify, you get to hear it because we got rights. So hold on. Damn, why is it trying to play me? But luckily, this is a pilot episode, y'all. I'm gonna have all this shit loaded up. I'm just seeing, what I can do on my first try. WTF, it's not pulling up. Joke's on me. I wasn't doing it right. I took some shrooms before I got here, y'all, so they may be hitting a little hard. Oh, it's so loud. I didn't anticipate for it to be loud, but I need the mic to hear it so good. He got some questionable bars in this song, but, this was back in the day. Hey there, pretty girl. You know exactly what you got. Yeah, I didn't realize he was talking about a stripper. I just like, oh, it's a dancer. I was so naive in ninth grade. I love that for me. And I literally thought that he was talking about ones like the number one. And I was like, yeah, because she's the fucking number one. Oh, such a child. Mm-mm-mm. This little bio that they have on Spotify for Drake needs to be updated, by the way. If the Spotify execs like end up hearing this, y'all need to update Drake's profile. But maybe that's done by the artist. Somebody on Drake's team, update this. Mm-mm-mm. Like just listening to this now as an adult, it just hits different. You don't realize at the time whenever it just comes out because you're a kid or whatever. But yeah, this is old school Drake again, guys. Whole time, what's so crazy about Drake and how long he's been doing music? It's kids out here who don't even know that this shit came out. It's literally kids who don't even know that this came out. That's so crazy. For somebody to have a run in music like that for that long, that's so crazy. I go to like YouTube occasionally and listen to like some of his older shit, and they're like, wow, I've never heard of this. This old school Drake is dope. Bring this Drake back. I hate when niggas do that too. I'm like, no, he's not gonna come back with that. You know what I'm saying? He just evolves. We don't have to stay in the same. Anyways, put your ones. That is so funny of me. Throw your ones up in the air. Mm-mm. And now I'm thinking like, for this to be a tour, for it to be Houstatlantavegas, it really doesn't go correct. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're in Houston, then you'd have to go to Atlanta and then go all the way to Vegas. Or is Houston in the middle? We got to put up like a little geography map to like map that out for me. I need to see that. Because I've always thought it was backwards. Like you should do Houston and then Vegas and then Atlanta. Or maybe start off with Vegas. Side note, Vegas has like some of the worst strip clubs. All they do is show titties. For that place to like allow prostitution, why can't we see the, the bald eagle? Spread it. Spread on. Okay, so anyways, that was the song that I had picked. Yeah, I was giving y'all like a little description at first, like where I was. I was in the 9th grade. I was living in my room. I lived in Dell City, and I had this pink room because I decided to paint it pink and yellow like SpongeBob. Whole time I'm a Crip and I love blue, so I don't even know why I did that. But anyways, I remember I had just painted on the walls and I had did like some graffiti, and everybody who came over to my room got to like sign my wall. My mama let me be super expressive, so shout out to her for that. But yeah, as I was telling y'all, like my interpretation of the song back then is completely different of what it is now. And I love the growth in that. Like I still love it just as much as I did before, but now that it has a different meaning, I don't know. It just hits a little bit different. So let's go through, and I'm gonna do this part real quick, y'all, because I've been talking for a minute. But I'm gonna go to the song credits because I feel like that's important. Written by Ari Graham and 40. Shout out to 40. On the next episode, I'm gonna do like a little segment about 40. That's what I'm gonna also do, is like have like little segments about everybody in his camp. Cause OVO, produced by 40, of course. And it says the source is Young Money, Cash Money Records. But yeah, I love that. I just love that song so much. So Far Gone was just such a time in history. 2009, 2008, like that little era. I don't know, it just hits different. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be each episode. Me rambling, talking about Drake. I'm gonna play the song for y'all. Of course, we're gonna have the lyrics up so y'all can go through with them with us. But I'm gonna also have them. What I'm also gonna do is like stop the song and like break down certain segments. I didn't want to go too deep into that one because, like I said, it was some questionable bars, and I'm not here to do that. That's not my goal. So, like I said, we're gonna strike that other part out. But yeah. If you liked this first little pilot episode, make sure you tap in. It'll be on Spotify, any other place that you can stream podcasts. I guess like iHeartRadio, Apple Music. I don't have an Apple, but it don't matter. And then yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram, DrakeMePlease, PLS, as you see right here. because you can't really see it. And I think eventually, like for a few of these episodes, I will have guests, people who also like Drake like me, and I'm gonna still do like the randomness of like which song I do, and I want for them to tell me where they were if they can remember whenever they first heard it. So yeah, I'm Machelle. This is Drake Me Please, and I'll see y'all next time.